Hello, I hope you enjoyed taking a look at what surrealism is and what it looks like in art. You may have heard in the video the name Salvador Dali, one of the most famous surrealist artists. When you look at his work, you might think of a dream or a fantasy. All of us have powerful minds that are capable of thinking of all sorts of pictures and images that could never take place in real life. And so today we're going to make some surrealist birds. This will be the first class on this project, and we will finish next class with a painting. So today we must prepare the drawing and the small amount of crayon that goes in this picture with these birds with very long legs. Again, they're in real life very short, but here in our picture, because we are trying out surrealism, our birds will have legs that could never be part of real life. They are surrealist birds. Surrealism is a very fun and interesting movement that happened in art history. Let's begin by drawing our birds. I'm going to get a new blank sheet of paper, and of course you should be drawing with pencil first. I will begin with Sharpie in the video just so you're able to see it. If you would draw with Sharpie first, you would not be able to erase. I need to have 3 spaces on my picture for the 3 birds. So right now I'm thinking of a spot in the center, I'm thinking of some space on the left, and then also thinking of some space all the way over. Again, here's a picture of about how much space you need. Let's begin on the left here with our first bird. Starts with a circle for the head. Each bird will be the same, so you'll get a little better as you go here. I go out with a straight line for the top of the back, and then I curve back under for the belly. The wing starts with a straight line and then curves to come back. I do need to show some tail feathers, which start here at the rear end. They go out. That's one way that you could do your tail feathers. I'll show you a different way on the other bird. A little eye and a beak will finish out this bird. It is near the top, and now from the belly here, I can bring down to the bottom of my paper, wiggling just slightly. Put 3 little toes on that leg, and another one beside. Again, a small wiggle in that line would be fine. There's my first surrealism bird. Second one is going to face the other way, so I'm going to put the head of this bird close to the other. Start with a nice round head. When I do the line, first line for the back of the bird, it comes out straight, and I curve back there for my belly. I told you I would show you a different way for the tail feathers, and that's just to show the individual long feathers. So I'm going out, come back here, put another skinny feather in. That's another choice you could make. Maybe you want to come erase this first one and try that, or maybe this one worked for you. That's your choice. We could do the same for the wing. We could show the individual feathers that make up the wing. Again, this is an option. If you want to come back and adjust your first one, you could. Eye and a beak finishes off this bird before I bring down its long legs. I'm actually going to have the last bird face me in the picture. So in my first example, it's facing the other way. You could do that if you choose, but let's try to have each bird be different. So in this view, if the bird is looking right at me, it would be a little different. I would have the head with 2 eyes now. And my beak would look like this. Triangle first, line across. Let's do a nice circle down for the body, curve out a wing, curve out a wing, and then I can bring down those long legs here. Might give him a little few feathers that are sticking up off his head there, just for fun. Now, my 3 birds need colored heavy with crayon. We're going to be painting the background of this artwork next class, and in preparation for that, I need my 3 birds to be colored with crayon, nice and full. And what you'll notice next class when you're painting is that the watercolor paints will not cover up the crayon. They're made of wax, which pushes away the water and doesn't allow that paint to get to the paper. So we're using crayon first, so that when we're coloring next time, I'm going to go around the beak with my color and around the eyes. Do my little feathers that I put up here on his head. And then I will put in an orange beak. Could choose yellow if you wanted. Okay, my first one is done. Moving on, maybe the next one is a pink bird. Again, you need to do this coloring pretty heavy and dark. When you get to the head, you'll go around the eye. And then you will choose your beak color, yellow or orange. If you don't do this coloring neatly and heavy today, when we do it next time, you might have the paint cover it up because you didn't use the crayon heavy enough. So let's make sure we're doing nice work. Here's my yellow bird with a yellow, or sorry, this one's going to have an orange beak as well. If I did a yellow beak on a yellow bird, might not even notice the beak. So I'm done here. You can take time now to color all these parts neatly of your birds. Again, leave that background completely empty. We will be doing some painting in the background next class, and there will be another video to show you how to do that. I hope you had fun today exploring these surrealist birds. Again, Surrealism was a very fun movement in art. A group of artists started to add dreamlike qualities to their art, things that could never happen in real life, such as these birds with very long legs. Thank you.